Commencing test sequence 6. Temporal attenuators have been activated.
Where is she? You said my sister would be here.
I said she might be waiting through one of these doors, Dahlia. You ought to listen more carefully.
Enough with the mind games. Just give me the next test.
All right, Dahlia. You asked for it.
Seriously? We're really doing the whole trash compactor thing? We've all seen this movie, Mason. Okay, Mason, you've proven your point. You're in charge. Can you at least tell me what I'm supposed to be doing here? I can't slow time. I can't throw anything. Somebody get me out of here! Help! What just... Did I just... Where am I? When am I? This must be the same room, only sometime in the future. Why does it look like a bomb went off in here?
What you just accomplished. Traveling into your future timeline with the abilities of another. It's a scientific milestone.
One small step for man, one giant leap for Trevor Mason.
For both of us, Dahlia. We're in this together now.
And what about my sister? What does she have to do with all this?
I suppose it's time I told you the truth. This Gemini formula that I injected you with, up until now it hasn't bonded successfully with the DNA of any other subject.
In English, please?
Think of it like an organ transplant. Some hearts and livers are perfect matches for their new bodies, while others are rejected.
Are you saying people died because of this formula?
What happened in the past is inconsequential, now that you've proven the formula can work.
We're talking about people's lives.
Just think of all the lives we'll be able to improve now that you and your sister have taken this first step.
What do you mean, me and my sister?
That's the key to everything, Dahlia. For some reason, the formula only works when one sister's power is transferred to the other. Now the only question is why?
Commencing test sequence 7. Temporal attenuators and kinetic dampeners have been activated.
Telekinesis, time manipulation. There are so few Evos that have manifested more than one ability. This whole thing is really unprecedented. Well, except for the Siler incident.
Obviously, I'm not the first person to ever use two abilities at once. What did he mean by the Siler incident?
The sins of the past are behind us, Dahlia. You and your sister represent a fresh start for everyone. A global rebirth. Now, stay focused on the task at hand. Impressive work. I think you're ready to be pushed even harder.
And what about my sister?
Soon, Dahlia. Very soon.
Commencing test sequence 8. Temporal attenuators, kinetic dampeners, and high-speed cameras have been activated.
You know the drill, Dahlia.
Yeah, I know the drill. But I also know that I'm getting stronger. And there's only so far they can push me before I start to push back.
Try using different combinations of your powers. Time shifting, telekinesis, time stopping. Can it come? That was awesome.
Prep the next test immediately. We don't have a moment to lose.
Why the sudden rush?
Because, Dahlia, there's no sense gnawing on the present when you can already taste the future.
How long are you gonna keep making me do this?
Until you prove to me that you aren't just a weapon on two legs. Until you prove you can control your powers.
How'd you like that, Mason? Jealous?
Director Mason had to take a call, so please move along to the next room. I'm sure we'll get him back here shortly.
Commencing test sequence 10.
I think she gets the point by now.
Okay, Dahlia, this one I'm especially proud of. In the history of the Quarry, it's never been solved. That's why I call it the Demoralizer.
That's like the worst name I've ever heard in my life. Seriously, you should be embarrassed.
Just shut up and solve the puzzle.
Fine. I just hope it doesn't demoralize me.
Matter, Dahlia? Fatigued?
That was a really hard one.
Too tired to come up with one of your teenage singers?
These tests. Oh, I can't keep. You can't keep doing this to me.
Bring her back to her cell. She's no use to anyone in this condition.
Yes, sir. And what about the sister?
You better prepare an injection for her as well, just in case.